Alright, so we talked about gravity in the last video. This time, we're talking about space-time. So according to general relativity, which is essentially a framework of the way the physics work in outer space, according to that theory, space-time is a part of that theory. Now, space-time is one aspect of that theory. So it's more than one theory put together, essentially. A whole bunch of theories that attempt to explain something huge, like how the planetary bodies move, how the universe operates. It's a pretty big subject, so prepare to get deep. Okay. So let's take a look at this for a second. Space-time says that space and time are intrinsically woven together. That's what it says. They're woven together. They can't be separate. They're always together. Okay, fair enough. But we can see that our universe is expanding still from the Big Bang, and that beyond our universe is absolute nothingness, blackness, no stars, no nothing, there's nothing there. No electromagnetic forces that we can tell, no black holes, no nothing. There's absolutely nothing out there. That is the edge of the universe and beyond, and it goes as far as we can see. We don't see an end to it. As far as I know, we haven't seen an end to it. That literally means that space-time is bullshit. And how we know that is if the universe is exploding from the Big Bang, but space isn't. Because space is already there. It's not expanding, it's there. It's already out there, filling everything. Which means there's a defined volume of space. And it's already filled with emptiness. We can't add things to it and still have it be emptiness. As soon as anything is in it, it's not empty anymore. I'm sure we can agree on that. So here's the tricky part. The universe was empty and had nothing in it, and it is immortal. It is eternal. We know that because it's still there. It can't age. There's nothing for it to die to make it. How could it possibly? So what I will say to you is sorry about that, I kicked over glass of water. What I will say to you is a few things. One, if space and time are truly the one, then they should coexist forever. However, if space existed before the Big Bang, and the Big Bang spawned all the physics that we know of, it also spawned time, because there was nothing to go through time. The universe itself isn't subject to the laws of time. It's not going through time. It has no lifespan. It has no qualities we can measure. No growth, no shrinking, no expansion, no nothing. It is literal nothingness. And yet it's there. Well, that's pretty amazing. If the world and universe are full of nothing, that's not so amazing. But that's outside the universe. We are expanding into that empty space, which means the Big Bang happened, and with it came all the physics we know. Because by definition, it had to. There were no electromagnetic forces yet. There was nothing. No black holes, no suns. None of the things that we base physics on, that Einstein called relative to space-time, existed yet. There was not a single object in it, and nothing in it can go through time, therefore, because there was nothing there, and nothing can't go through time. It's eternal. That's why we have a word like eternal or immortal, because there are things that are theoretical, that exist outside of time, and we've always known that. What Einstein didn't seem to realize is that we're looking at one in our known universe. We're looking at both at the same time, in fact, because everything in the universe is going through time and is subject to time. You could say that time is interwoven with the fabric of our universe, but not with space, because space existed before our universe's birth and will be there after its death. No matter what explosion happens, no matter what happens, space will be there. Now that's a messed up statement, but it's true. And if that's true, which it is, how can space and time be one? Time will start, go on, and end, and space will never know it or care. How could they possibly be linked? How could they possibly be one when they exist separately in time?